For centuries, farmers battled pests with whatever tools and knowledge they had. Chemical pesticides are a relatively modern invention, and for thousands of years humans relied on observation, plant selection and clever agricultural techniques to protect their crops. Among these forgotten strategies, one ancient crop stands out. It thrived for generations, with minimal losses to insects, disease, and even harsh environmental conditions. Yet over time, it was largely abandoned in favour of high-yield modern varieties, leaving a rich history of pest-resistant cultivation almost entirely forgotten. Rediscovering this crop offers not only a lesson in resilience, but also practical strategies for modern gardeners and sustainable farmers who want to reduce pesticide use while improving yield. The secret lies in the crop's natural defences. Unlike modern hybrids that often prioritise size and uniformity over hardiness, ancient varieties developed traits that allowed them to thrive in hostile environments. Thick leaves, strong aromatic compounds, and complex root systems deterred herbivorous insects while attracting beneficial organisms. Farmers of the past recognized these advantages and selected seeds carefully, preserving traits that modern agriculture often discarded. Historical texts from the Mediterranean, Asia and Mesoamerica document crop rotations, companion planting and selective seed saving designed to maximize these natural defenses. Understanding these principles helps modern growers replicate the benefits without relying on chemicals. The crop thrives because it is naturally resistant to pests. One of the most remarkable aspects of this ancient plant is its ability to coexist with insects without succumbing to infestations. Unlike many modern crops that require constant intervention, this variety produces compounds that are repellent or toxic to common pests while remaining safe for humans. Historical farmers observed that planting these crops reduced losses to aphids, beetles and caterpillars even without any form of pesticide. Additionally, the crop's physical structure, its dense foliage, thick stems or hairy leaves, made it difficult for insects to establish themselves. For modern applications, gardeners can leverage this resilience by integrating the crop into existing gardens as a living barrier, companion plant or rotation crop. For example, planting this crop alongside vulnerable vegetables can naturally reduce pest pressure while enhancing soil health. Applying historical planting techniques can really, enhance pest resistance. The ancients didn't just rely on the plant itself. They used strategic planting methods to boost resilience. Crop rotation was one of the earliest and most effective tools, preventing pest populations from building up in the soil. Intercropping, or growing complementary plants together, disrupted the feeding patterns of insects and provided habitat for beneficial predators. Companion planting with aromatic or insect-repellent species amplified this effect, creating a dynamic ecosystem that favoured plant survival over pest proliferation. Modern gardeners can adopt these same methods today. By alternating this ancient crop with others, interplanting it with complementary species and maintaining soil health, you create a natural, chemical-free defence system. Historical evidence proves that these practices were effective for generations before synthetic interventions existed. This crop supports beneficial insects and soil health. Another reason this ancient crop outsmarted pests is that it attracted natural allies. Pollinators, predatory insects, and soil microbes all thrive in its presence. Historical accounts describe fields buzzing with beneficial insects that kept pest populations in check, while the crop's root systems supported nutrient cycling and soil structure. By growing this crop, modern gardeners gain multiple benefits: pest control, improved pollination, and enhanced soil fertility. Practical application can be as simple as planting a border of this crop around vegetable beds or integrating it into polyculture systems. Over time, it creates a self-sustaining garden ecosystem, reducing the need for pesticides and synthetic inputs. Seed selection and preservation are key to maximizing resilience. Ancient farmers understood that resilience depended on careful seed selection. By saving seeds from the healthiest, most pest-resistant plants, they ensured that each generation inherited the protective traits of its predecessors. Modern gardeners can replicate this approach by observing which plants perform best in their environment and saving seeds accordingly. Even small-scale seed saving preserves genetic diversity, maintains resistance traits, and ensures a crop capable of thriving under local conditions. This practice bridges centuries of agricultural knowledge with modern sustainability goals, creating a garden that is both productive and naturally resilient. Rediscovering this crop can transform modern gardening practices. For anyone seeking to reduce chemical reliance, improve resilience, and enhance biodiversity, this ancient crop is a treasure trove of lessons. It demonstrates that natural defences, ecological planting strategies, and careful seed management can outperform many modern interventions. By integrating historical wisdom with contemporary techniques, gardeners and farmers can cultivate healthier, more resilient ecosystems. Whether you're a backyard gardener, a permaculture enthusiast, or a small-scale farmer, planting this crop and adopting the techniques of the past can reduce pest pressure, enrich soil, and boost yields naturally. It's a reminder that sometimes the most advanced technology is simply understanding and applying centuries of observation and experimentation. If you want more insights into forgotten crops, sustainable gardening strategies, and practical lessons from history, subscribe to Hydrohaven and share this video with fellow enthusiasts who want to grow smarter, naturally, and more resilient gardens.